You have good writers, Chief.
They do a good job. They do.
Okay, it's 6 o'clock, so I guess first thing we do is.
You have good writers, Chief. They do a good job. They do.
Feedback.
Just a little time delay.
Yeah. The pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America
and to the republic for which stands one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. 6:01. We call to order.
A couple things I'd like to get out in the open here before we start. Sarah Newell will be joining us via Zoom, and the newspaper reporter Ben Meiklejohn is here tonight, and he has some questions about the way we go into executive session. Ben, and if you would like to ask those questions now, I'd like to clarify.
Depends on the motion. Look, I need clarity on it.
Okay,
Thank you.
Okay,
thank you.
so I guess the first thing is to take roll call. There's Kathy online.
Kathy's not on there as far as I know.
I'm sorry.
As far as I know, she's not there.
She can't participate
Yeah.
anyway.
Okay. Lane, Gordon Creek, Desert Pennington, River Island, Lee Land, and myself. Okay, first is open forum, so I guess it's an opportunity for anybody to ask. Do we have anybody that? I think this is an opportunity for you to comment.
Well, I think my email on the executive sessions, I think suffices, but on a different topic, I might offer a recommendation that of all the towns I cover, it perplexes me that the largest town in our coverage area has the smallest room and the least comfortable. Every other select board has a larger room, and it's very uncomfortable here with the sort of packed in like sardines. You're bumping your knees and elbows against other people, and plus it's difficult to get in and out. The egress is not well. You have to sort of make this grand entry in front of the stage or exit in front of the stage, or affect the person that's speaking. And I offered a suggestion that perhaps you might consider is that where the school board meets might be more accessible to the public, and it might be an environment that is conducive to people wanting to be here and not being uncomfortable in here, because it is a very uncomfortable room when it's full. It's too close together. And the school board does have the video equipment. They got larger space. You could pull out chairs and have room to not be right on top of each other. And it's something you might consider for the largest town in this area, to have a meeting facility that is more comfortable for people and welcoming for them to attend. That was my only suggestion. Thank you.
At the last session, we mentioned the fact that we had to stop paying rent. So we're gonna have to look into not wasting money on rent, see what options we have to invest, but one of the issues is precisely, this is a lousy location. It's too small, it's not comfortable, we don't have a place to hang our coats. I mean, the council is the government. We should be more at home than just popping up once a month, which we're not going to anymore. So thank you for reinforcing what we're looking at as a reality point. Anybody else? Okay.
I would respond to that if I could.
Yes, sir.
Ben, we are actively seeking solutions to maybe a new residence or a different.
That's awesome.
But in the meantime, the idea of, I think we can consider the idea of meeting over at the night. Would probably help us while we figure out something else.
But in the past, we use the net in the library and
Now, I have something on my paper. I did some research. The vote we took on the room fest is tied. So according to my reading, the issue still because it was neither approved nor defeated. It was pretty much on hold. So, again, it's what I read, but I did some research. So there's still an opportunity to modify and continue to find a solution. Now, I've talked to several people, both pro and con, and I know that David and Lee met their commitment to their constituents. I have a mixed bag of people who tell me different things. I just wrote this. If we agree that this is an issue that can be opened, not necessarily today, wrote some ideas on what rename to something like the Lincoln Lakes Area Summer Festival. Because a lot of people don't like the movement. I was ready to vote to do away with it until I heard it from that person in terms of the economic value of the town, which I think is very important. So we can name it this or something that is more to the heart of the town. We promote the lake, so this is just a quick idea. Then we can ruffle off the ugly moon and push it into the lake. I think a lot of people would like to see that. Just tongue in cheek. Create a separate homecoming event organized by high school graduates, long-time regional Lincoln residents, to make a nice additional event. Or add homecoming activities to the summer festival. And maybe create a committee of 6 to 8 members equally represented for and against the change. So we can have a less emotional and hopefully a more productive solution. So the town can continue to attract people, make some money, and the residents be happy. So again, this is just a quick comment on my part for us to consider. First thing we need to do is confirm that either the issue remains somewhat open or we would have to start any solution. I throw that thing for everybody's consideration. Yes, sir.
Well, I think people are gonna do that, I think we have to. It's coming right up. Things have to be planned, things have to go to the printers.
Oh, I understand, yeah,
That's my
but
opinion.
there's still a live issue, so we cannot ignore it. Yes, sir.
But my understanding is when there's a tie vote, the motion dies, so it's not still just kind of like floating around in the universe. But I agree.
And what I researched, it goes both ways, so I'm just putting it on the table.
I think that's, I mean, I think it's. I think that's a great.
Yeah, no. Again,
Working on it for.
we need to deal with it today or tomorrow, so it's still an issue, yes, sir.
I just think that, whether it's, we can't always bring back up a new motion about dealing with it. I think that waiting, doing it, at some point, we were talking about making a decision with a good lead time for next year, makes sense to do that. The other piece is, if that's the case, we're also in the position to be able to bring back up, things like the fire contract, which seems to me like one of the things we could talk about here, because one of the things we did was we did not vote to approve it. We did not vote to reject it either.
Yeah, and that's the reason I began to research. I thought if things were well, both sides, the fact that we're technically dead in the water.
We are, it is. Yeah, but isn't that what we're here for executive session?
Yes.
Discuss the fire contract.
Tonight,
Yeah.
Oh, let's get to it.
Okay, so then, do I have a motion to move in executive session? We can discuss the contract. So, second. And I guess Kathy, the lawyer's here, so I guess we can do a show of hands. Those in favor?
Yes, sir.
So we go into executive session to discuss the contract.
So basically.
You guys,